This large painting is divided into two distinct scenes. In the foreground on the left, a man leans inquiringly towards a woman who sits on the edge of a fountain and seems to have been interrupted in the act of bathing. On the right, we perceive the garden of a palace. In the background, people busy themselves, either talking or observing. The contrast between the juxtaposed images is striking. On the left, the colours, the arabesques, the movement and the various techniques employed reinforce sensuality and the presence of the two monumental figures. On the right, however, only a limited range of colours is used. The straight lines, introduced by the architecture and the vegetation, respecting the laws of perspective, dominate this part of the composition. Yet, the painter has taken care to link the two scenes, both through the reiteration of geometric patterns on the ground and with his use of colour, light and shade. This painting was made around 1575 by Veronese, who worked for a number of Venetian clients. Some specialists think that he was inspired, in this painting, by the story of Bathsheba, as told in the Old Testament. King David, while walking along the terrace of his palace, fell in love with a woman he saw bathing. However, other specialists think that the bathing woman depicted is more likely Susan or Esther, or other important biblical figures. Regardless, the artist seems undoubtedly to have adapted the theme to his client's demands by integrating the biblical story with a scene drawn from the client's private life. Isn't the rich coat worn by the man on the left none other than the traditional costume of the Venetian Doge? And the arms shown on the vase and the chest placed in the foreground are those of the Beda and Soranzo families. It is thus possible that the painting might evoke a marriage between these two great families of Venetian nobles.